If the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto want to become president in 2022, then it means a miracle has to happen to make that dream valid. Now, I'm not ruling the possibility of William Samoei Ruto becoming president. I'm simply saying that 2022 might be a hard game for William Samoei Ruto to realize his dream or ambition of being the president of the Republic of Kenya. He will be going against the history that we have had in this country. And the last time we had a miracle in this country was when the former Vice President Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi became the President of the Republic of Kenya. And remember, that time, someone had to die for Moi to become the next President of the Republic of Kenya. During that time, we had the old constitution where there was no term limit for a serving president. So Jomo Kenyatta had to die in power. Then President Moi had to take over. But we are living in an era whereby now we have the term limit. President Uhuru Kenyatta is obviously finishing his term and he will be going home. So expecting such miracle to repeat itself is also another dream that might not come valid anytime soon. Kibaki, President Kibaki, the former president, served as the vice president to Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. Kibaki had to leave President Moi government. Then some decades later is when he got to power. So it was not easy that Kibaki just get to power when he was still serving with President Moi in the same government, like what we are seeing right now. So the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto is still in President Uhuru Kenyatta's government. So making his dream to be a reality is going to be a hard game. Now we are continuing with our discussion, and I want to tell you something what David Murathe has said. But before we continue deeper into that, if you are watching me and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to help us to grow this platform. Again, to all the returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back again. Now let us continue with our discussion. Now, David Murathe is claiming that Ruto was paid billions of money to drop his presidential ambition in order for him to support President Uhuru Kenyatta in 2013. And this is what David Murathe is writing on his social media. He's saying that Kikuyu Nation does not have any political debt with William Ruto. We paid him billions to drop his presidential ambition in 2013 and in 2017. Akitaka endorsement ya Uhuru Kenyatta arudisha dollars, simple and clear. So that is what David Murathe is claiming on social media, or that is what he's trying to tell the Tanga or the UDA party in who are seeking the endorsement or a return of a favor from President Uhuru Kenyatta to William Samoei Ruto, who is his deputy. Now, many people believe that when Murathe is talking, mainly he might be talking the mind of the deep state, and if not, then Murathe is speaking on behalf of President Uhuru Kenyatta. So Murathe might be delivering a message here from Uhuru Kenyatta directly to William Ruto. Now, politics and money goes hand in hand. We can't deny that fact or that possibility. So it's only William Samoei Ruto who knows whether Murathe is lying or if Murathe is saying the truth. I know his followers can come to defend William Samoei Ruto, but they don't know the fact or the truth about that matter. It is only William Samoei Ruto who know the truth. But the rumors in public is that William Samoei Ruto was approached by the Mount Kenya deep state. So this Mount Kenya people reached to William Samoei Ruto through the TNA party which President Uhuru Kenyatta was vying on. And these guys, they negotiated with William Samoei Ruto. So, according to that story is that this guy was given, he was promised a position of the deputy president. It went also with some cash. And then they promised him to give him half the cabinet after they have made the government with President Uhuru Kenyatta. And lastly, Ruto was promised to be supported after President Uhuru Kenyatta serving for 2 terms. So it means he had to finish the first term and then come and do his second term. Though Murathe is still claiming that even when the second term came, still William Samoei Ruto had to be paid and even promised to be given half the government. Now, if Murathe is right, what the DP is forgetting is that in as much he needs the support of President Uhuru Kenyatta and the deep state, pia yeye ilikuwa arudishe mkono. For example, how much is he offering to return to President Uhuru Kenyatta to get his support the same way he was supported? And again, how is he agreeing, or how much of his cabinet is he going to give back to President Uhuru Kenyatta in case they form the next government if he needs the support of President Uhuru Kenyatta the same way Uhuru Kenyatta gave him half of his cabinet? If the deputy president can answer this question, then I think that deal was going to be easy. So if the DP can answer himself this question, how is going to share half of his government with President Uhuru Kenyatta? You know what the DP assume is that President Uhuru Kenyatta is going for retirement, and for that reason he don't need anything. And what he forget is that the favor he got for him to get to support President Uhuru Kenyatta. So the problem was that the DP, rather than asking himself this question and giving answer to this question, the DP went ahead at the backyard of President Uhuru Kenyatta, presented himself to the people, and endured to them for him to get that support. But again, one thing that he is forgetting is that President Uhuru Kenyatta, before going for his support, he had the 100% backing of the Kikuyu. That means home ground was well with him. Then he went to get the support of William Samoei Ruto. But in as much Uhuru Kenyatta had all that support, they did not secure to win the 2017 general election. Sababu election ingekuwa won, then the server could have been opened. But up to now, no one knows what is in those servers. And one thing that is very clear is that in as much the DP can get that support of Central Region, still is not enough, but assume is enough. Another thing that William Samoei Ruto might need is the support of the deep state. Because if you ask anyone, the only thing that has made Raila Amolo Odinga not to become the next president of the Republic of Kenya is simply the support of the deep state. Raila definitely has won a number of elections without being announced as the winner of that election, simply because yeye hana bahati ya kuwa in good terms with the deep state. So once the team, because remember William Ruto has been there through the era of President Moi, we have come to the era of Kibaki, wakati wamekuwa pale hata na Raila. Now he has worked even in the era of President Uhuru Kenyatta. So he understands all this and what it needs for him to take power. But the problem is not giving the solution to that, because now what is happening is that the DP is busy running away from the deep state. And they understand even in 2007, they simply lost to capture power with Raila Amolo Odinga simply because the deep state was not in their favor. So what I'm only seeing is a William Samoei Ruto who is preparing to take over the leadership of opposition in the next general election. Because what the DP is doing is simply what Raila Amolo Odinga has been doing throughout his seek for becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya, all the way from 1997 coming forward. So that is the simple thing William Samoei Ruto is trying. If William Ruto can prepare himself later and come back the same way Kibaki did it, I'm sure William Samoei Ruto can one day capture power, and at the time he can serve Kenyans. But becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya just right away when he has been serving as the deputy president is a dream that I believe cannot come true as soon as his supporters might think. Thank you so much for listening to me up to that far. Tell me in the comment section, is there a possibility of William Samoei Ruto becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya without the backing of the system? Is there a possibility of William Samoei Ruto becoming the President of the Republic of Kenya without a direct endorsement of President Uhuru Kenyatta and a direct support from President Uhuru Kenyatta and assurance of the vote of Mount Kenya? And again, is there a possibility of William Samoei Ruto getting 100% backing of Central Region vote in the 2022 general election? May good God bless you. See you in our next video.